there's a light, a certain kind of light that never shone on me, but I want my life to be lived with you, lived with you. There's a way, everybody said, to do each and every little thing. But what good does it bring when I ain't got you, when I ain't got you? Baby, you don't know what it's like. Baby, you don't know what it's like to love somebody, to love somebody the way I love you. That's right. In my brain, I see your face again. I know my frame of mind. You ain't got to be so blind, like I'm blind, so very blind. 'Cause I'm a man. Can't you see what I am? I live and I breathe for you, babe. What good does it bring if I ain't got you, if I ain't got you? Baby, you don't know what it's like. Baby, you don't know what it's like to love somebody, to love somebody the way I love you. You don't know what it's like. Baby, you don't know what it's like to love somebody, to love somebody the way I love you. To love somebody, to love somebody the way I love you. Hello, hello, hello. Happy Sunday, folks. Happy June. How are we in the 6th month of 2025? Good Lord, what has happened to the time? I swear to God, it was like 2 weeks ago. I was preparing for the Y2K disaster that never came. Some of our favorites are already here. If you haven't had a chance yet, please drop a comment there in the feed. Say hello. Maybe let us know where you're coming from. If there's something you'd like me to play, I can't promise I'll do it. I have to know it, or at least have heard it enough times to fake it. But if it meets those criteria, I'll be happy to play it for you. I'm Piano Man Steve Lungrin. I'm your host for today. I've called this a lot of things over the years. Let's stick with Sunday Fun Day. Okay, one of my very favorites, been following me since I started this during the pandemic. Very nice young man named Moritz in Graz, Austria. Wants to hear some Beatles music. All right. Good to have you with us, Mo. Bill Hasty, one of our regulars. Sort of, I like to think of, has anyone seen The Shawshank Redemption? Morgan Freeman plays Red. And he's the guy who's been in, he hasn't been in prison the longest. That's like Brooks, but he's been in prison for a while and knows his way around. He's got good relationships with the guards. He can get things. He can get chewing gum and playing cards. And gets Andy a rock hammer. So he knows how to get his hands on things. And when they want to do things like, we're going to re-roof the south building, so we need 9 volunteers for a week's work in May. And he goes, wouldn't you know, some friends of mine and I were among the ones chosen. I like to think that Bill's kind of our Red. That's what I think, Bill. I think you're the guy who knows how to get things. You're not the person who's been in prison the longest, but you've been around long enough and you made friends with all the guards. You know what you're doing. You know what you're doing. You're a good guy to be friends with. That's Bill. That's Bill's job in our community. Hi, Leo. I'm very, very sorry to hear about this. That's heartbreaking. Yeah, I'll be happy to play those for you. My deepest condolences for your loss, Leo, and please pass that along to all relevant parties. Pug Dog. All right, That's Not Her Style by Billy Joel. We missed it during the Billy Joel Appreciation Show last week, but we will not miss it this week. And hello, Ruth Hooker. I saw the message you sent me, and I'm going to have to check that one out and learn it, because I am unfamiliar with it at first listen, so I don't have enough experience with it to even fake it today. But cool tune. Thank you for sending it along. If there's something else you'd like to hear, you're one of my favorites too, so please drop it down in the comments. I'll be happy to get to it for you. Let's see here. Danilo. Okay, he wants to hear. I can hear. I can't read the whole sentence, but it looks like por favor, so I'm assuming that means please. He wants to hear One by U2, which is a beautiful song, and I'll be happy to play it for you. Thank you very much. Ken McCarty, joining from Arlington, Texas. Well, thank you for joining us. Good to have you with us, Ken. Hello, Jan. Hello over there. Greetings from Germany. And Donka, thank you for being here. Can I do some Rolling Stones? Yes, I can. Okay, very good. I'm not sure about these two exactly, but I promise I'll get some Stones in for you. Our friend Thomas George is here. He'd like to hear Rocket Man by Elton John. Okay. I don't know, Bill. I'm not sure how kind it is to imply that you're the guy who's been in prison not quite the longest, but long enough to know how to get things. Oh, it's fun to have you here, man. Thank you, Dan. I appreciate that. Joining us from Switzerland. Beautiful, beautiful place. Okay. Let me see if I can knock out one of these Beatles songs for Moritz here. I had not been terribly familiar with this song. But I had to listen to it, and I felt like I picked up the nuances enough of it to try and make it out. This is on the Help album, 1965, I believe. We said our goodbyes on the night before. Love was in your eyes the night before. Now today I find you have changed your mind. Treat me like you did the night before. Were you telling lies the night before? Was I so unwise the night before? When I held you near, you were so sincere. Treat me like you did the night before. Last night is the night I will remember you by. When I think of the things we did, makes me wanna cry. Said our goodbyes the night before. Love was in your eyes the night before. Now today I find you have changed your mind. Treat me like you did the night before. Yeah. When I held you near, you were so sincere. Treat me like you did the night before. Last night is a night I will remember you by. When I think of things we did, makes me wanna cry. Were you telling lies the night before? Was I so unwise the night before? When I held you near, you were so sincere. Treat me like you did the night before. Like the night before. All right. Thanks, Moritz. I hope that's close enough. Ruth says, no worries. How about Meet Me Halfway or Southern Cross? And I guess that's why they call it the blues. We'll always do it for me. Well, I could probably go 3 for 3 on that one. So thanks. Thanks for the great fodder there. We'll get at least some of them in there for you, Ruth. Look in my desk drawer. Bill left me a shank. To help protect me in the shower room. Okay. Oh, hi, Dion. Hello from East Tawas, Michigan. Steve, any chance you can play Midnight Blue by Melissa Manchester or The Sweetest Thing I've Ever Known by Juice Newton? 2 well-written songs. You know what? I'm not saying that for sure. I do not know them. Like maybe I have heard them and I would recognize them if I heard them, but the titles, I don't recognize them by the titles, and so I can't even take a guess, and I apologize, Dion. Is there something else I can play for you? And then I'll make a note of these so that I can learn them in the future, because I like both of these artists. Okay, carrying on. Tell you something I'm going to do. So I would like to make a little announcement, a little life announcement here. I'm really excited about. Some of you know because you're in my private community, but I'm just kind of making this public now. I am leaving my home state of Nebraska. My journey has been, I was a Nebraska boy born and raised till I was 27, and I moved out to a little resort town northeast of Las Vegas by about an hour's drive called Mesquite, and it was an amazing place to be a musician in a way. In some ways better than Vegas, because it had 4 major casinos and 8 golf courses and a giant, like active senior community called Sun City, and then several different, like places where retirees lived who were in good health and active, playing golf, playing tennis, playing pickleball, all that kind of stuff, with event centers. And I had all the work that I could possibly want. Didn't have to leave town that much. It was a phenomenal place to play lots and lots of gigs. And I did that for 16 years and had a wonderful experience there. And then I moved here to be closer to family. And I love my family, but there's this thing that's been gnawing at me for over 20 years. And I've always had what felt like good excuses for why it wasn't the right time, or maybe I wasn't sure if that's what I wanted. But this year, a number of different things have happened in my life that have caused me to reevaluate such a thing. And I want to make sure that I try for this before I run out of time. I'm going to go to Nashville, and I'm going to pursue being a professional songwriter, try to get a publishing deal. And I'm not looking for a recording contract, although I'm open-minded. We'll see, what kinds of things are out there. But really what I'm interested in is writing songs, and hopefully getting some of them cut by some people, maybe even having some of my own recordings of them used in film or television or various different kinds of things. But so this summer is going to be a transitionary period. I expect to be there by September at the latest, and possibly sooner. It just depends. I've got my house on the market, and I have a couple of cousins getting married in August that I've got to play music for, so I don't necessarily want to move there and then come back twice for weddings. But yeah, I'm going to be heading out. But don't worry, everything I do on the internet today, I will still do on the internet there. We will just be in Nash, Vegas while we do it. And so anyway, as such, I wanted to share with you, I want to start sharing with you, on occasion at least, a little more of my music than I've maybe done in the past. And I'm going to start with one that I just finished the other day. And the reason I was thinking of sharing this one is because you guys have been asking about Randy Newman here. At least I've had a few requests for some Randy Newman songs. And this song to me sounds like kind of a Randy Newman-esque kind of tune. I wrote it to be kind of playful, and I was thinking of Randy's voice with this one. So this is called I'm Sure We'll Make It Back. So let's all get in a lighthearted, fluffy mood here, kind of like Toy Story. And let's see, I'm going to start sharing more of these as they come around. Sharing life together is a complicated thing. comes with highs and lows and everything else in between. But lately I have noticed that we're having a rough patch, and I don't know how we got here, but I'm sure we'll make it back. You're feeling less forgiving of my well-meaning mistakes, and I'm feeling too offended by suggestions that you make. And it feels silly now, but it feels real when it counts. And I don't know how we got here, but I'm sure we'll work it out. It's easy to get lost in the frustrations of the now. They're real and they're valid, and we need to work them out. But my love for you is greater than whatever's out of whack. So I don't know how we got here, but I'm sure we'll make it back. Yeah. You don't want me to touch you now and whisper in your ear. I'm not proud to admit it, but I'm feeling insecure. I don't want to crowd you or mope around and pout. No, I don't know how we got here, but I'm sure we'll work it out. It's easy to get lost in the frustrations of the now. The real and they're valid, and we need to work them out. But my love for you is greater than whatever's out of whack. So I don't know how we got here, but I'm sure we'll make it back. When I said that I love you until I take my final breath, I didn't mean just on the days when you feel your very best. I'll listen and I'll give you all the effort that I have. 'Cause I don't care how we got here, I just know we'll make it back. Yes, I am here forever, or until you've had enough. 'Cause no one else will ever be the woman that I love. All right. Thank you. Lady Madonna by a Dutch Lord. Okie dokie. All right, so let me carry on with some of the stuff that you guys have asked for. So many things to choose from. Let's do this fun one from a Crosby, Stills, and Nash. I haven't done this one in a while. This one's kind of a brainchild of Stephen Stills, as so many of the best ones were. And it also talks about going to Tahiti on your own sailboat, which to me sounds like kind of a dream. So I've always resonated greatly with this song. All right. It's called Southern Cross. 3, 4. Lyric screen likes to put a pop-up ad about 20 seconds after I've gotten it up. Okay, here we go. False start. 1, 2, 3, 4. Got out of town on a boat, going to the southern island, sailing a reach for a following sea. She was making for the trades on the outside and the downhill road to Papeete. Off the wind on this heading like the Marquesas. We got 80 feet of the water line, nicely making away. A noisy bar in Avalon, I tried to call you, but on a midnight watch I realized why twice you ran away. Think about how many times I have fallen. Spirits are using me, larger voices calling. What heaven brought you and me cannot be forgotten. I have been around the world, looking for that woman, girl, who knows love can endure, and you know it will. You should know it will. When you see the Southern Cross for the first time, you understand now why you came this way. 'Cause the truth you might have been running from is so small, but it's as big as the promise of a coming day. So I'm sailing for tomorrow, my dreams are a-dying, and my love is an anchor tied to you with a silver chain. I have my ship and all of the legs are flying. She's all that I have left, and music is her name. Think about how many times I have fallen. Spirits are using me, larger voices calling. What heaven brought you and me cannot be forgotten. I have been around the world, looking for that woman, girl, who knows love can endure, and you know it will. Never failed to fail was the easiest thing to do. You will survive being a bestie. somebody fine will come along and make me forget about loving you. The Southern Cross. You know, I've never been to Tahiti, but I've seen pictures, I've read stories. And you know what I think? Without any lived experience to prove it. It is the perfect place to go with the person you're in love with, if you're in love. And it is equally the perfect place to go if you just got dumped by that person. It is an equal opportunity destination. All right, Dan has some more suggestions. Street Life Serenader, Leave a Tender Moment Alone, or You Are So Beautiful. Okay, thank you. I put those in the queue. Hey, Sam. Carefree Highway, Gordon Lightfoot, or anything else by him. Okay, love that song. Thanks, Sam. Good to see you. Hi, Pug. I'm staring at a computer screen, so I'm not really using an app. I'm using a website, and it's AZ Lyrics usually has what I'm looking for. Occasionally, I have to use something else, but very, very rarely. They have most everything. Ronnie Millsap. All right. Dion says, you'll be living my dream diving into songwriting in Nashville. How about She Believes in Me by Kenny Rogers or Amazed by Lone Star? Okay, outstanding. Okay. Let's do one for Leo here. Let's, just because we haven't done any Billy Joel yet. Slow down, you crazy child. You're so ambitious for a juvenile, but then if you're so smart, tell me why are you still so afraid? Where's the fire? What you hurry about? You better cool it off before you burn it out. You got so much to do, only so many hours in a day. Hey, you know that when the truth is told, you can get what you want or you can just get old. You're gonna kick off before you even get halfway through. Ooh, when will you realize Vienna waits for you? Slow down, you're doing fine. Can't be everything you want to be before your time, although it's so romantic on the borderline tonight. Too bad it's the life you lead. You're so ahead of yourself, you forgot what you need. Though you can see when you're wrong, you can't always see when you're right. You're right. Got your passion, you got your pride. Don't you know that only fools are satisfied? Dream on, but don't imagine they'll all come true. Ooh, Slow down, you crazy child. Tear the phone off the hook and disappear for a while. It's alright, you can afford to lose a day or two. Ooh, when will you realize Vienna waits for you? You know when the truth is told, you can get what you want or you can just get old. You're gonna kick off before you even get halfway through. Ooh, when will you realize Vienna waits for you? Why don't you realize Vienna waits for you? Ted, our friend Ted Okazumi is here in the Bay Area of California, wants to hear some Michael Jackson. All right. See what I can do, Ted. Hey, Eric wants to hear To Make You Feel My Love. Thank you, Dan. My pleasure. Okay. Let's do some U2 here for Danilo. Okay. Let me give this a second to do all of its silly pop-up ads so that I don't get stopped in the middle of the song again. I was like, I guess they're not going to do one. Yeah, they did. They just waited for me to start playing. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Is it getting better? Okay, I just wanted to make sure I was in the right key. I dig U2. Anybody ever seen U2 in concert? That's quite an experience. Getting better, or do you feel the same? Will it make it easier on you? Now you got someone to blame. You say one love, one life is need in the night. One love, we get to share it. Leaves you, baby, if you don't care for it. Did I disappoint you? Leave a bad taste in your mouth. You act like you never had love. cast down into the light. We're one, but we're not the same. We gotta carry each other, carry each other. Whoa. If you come here for forgiveness, if you come to raise the dead, have you come here to play Jesus to the lepers in your head? Did I ask too much, more than a lot? You gave me nothing, now it's all I got. We're one, but we're not the same. We'll hurt each other, then we do it again. You say love is a temple, love a higher law. Love is a temple, love the higher law. You ask me to enter, then you make me crawl. And I can't be holding on to what you got, and all you got is hurt. One love, one blood, one life. You gotta do what you should. One life with each other, sisters, brothers. One life, but we're not the same. Gotta carry each other, carry each other. One, one, one. All right, I'm going to do a song by the Rolling Stones here for our friend Jan. You'd think I'm going to figure out the timing on when they're going to put that stupid pop-up ad up. Okay, here we go. I met a gin soaked barroom queen in Memphis. She tried to take me upstairs for a ride. She had to leave me right across her shoulder, 'cause I just can't seem to drink you off my mind. It's a honky-tonk woman that give me the honky-tonk blues. I laid a divorce in New York City. I had to put up some kind of a fight. The lady then she covered me in roses. She blew my nose, then she blew my mind. It's a honky-tonk woman. They give me them honky-tonk blues. Wow. It's a honky-tonk woman. They give me them honky-tonk blues. Yeah, the pop-ups don't go away unless you actually manually click the X them out. So I have to stop and actually clear them, or else I can't see the lyrics. Otherwise, that's exactly what I would do. Hi, Karsten. Great to tune back in again. Excellent as always. Can you do She's Right on Time? All right, I'll put that in the queue. See what I can do. I'm going to do a song now for our friend Pug Dog. It's a Billy Joel song from 1989 off of an album called Stormfront. And to me, this song very much sounds like it was inspired by the Rolling Stones and kind of inspired by the one I just did, actually. Let me see here. Now, I haven't really tried this one in a very, very long time, and I think I might have only tried it once then, but this is Billy Joel. I think I've heard it enough times. I can probably fake my way through it. Wrong key. Okay. Glad I caught that now. Some people think that she's one of those mink-coated ladies. They say she wakes up at 1, makes the paparazzi run till dawn. Well, she wines and dines with Argentines and Kuwaitis. After she sips margaritas on the White House lawn, yeah. That's not a style, I can tell you. That ain't my woman. That's not a style, I can tell you, 'cause I am a man. The paper says she was seen in LA with a stranger. Found a perfect body with a Maserati right outside. And then she charted a leer when she heard her career was in danger, and gave the pilot something extra for a perfect ride. That's not a style, I can tell you. That ain't my woman. That's not a style, I can tell you, 'cause I am a man. That's not a style, I can tell you, that ain't my woman. It's just not a style, I can tell you, 'cause I am a man. Now that she'd never done something crazy, done something wild. It's just that she'd better doing whatever suits her style. That's not a style, no, no, no. Red wearing said that she sleeps in a bed made of satin. She's She's had her face done in every place you can try. They say she gets a piece of every lease in Manhattan. It says she's 30 when she's really pushing 45. That's not a style. I can tell you that ain't my woman. It's just not a style. I can tell you, 'cause I am a man. That's not a style. I can tell you, that ain't my woman. It's just not a style. I can tell you, 'cause I am a man. That's not a style, I can tell you. No, 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 no. All right. Okay, we're going to do one for Dion. We're going to step into a little bit different zone here. This one was cut by Kenny Rogers in about 1977, I think. Big hit for Kenny. Same album, I believe, that the Gambler showed up on. I've always loved this one. I wrote a song that's like musically nothing like it, but kind of has similar theme to it. Maybe I'll play that one after this one. Anyway, this is called She Believes in Me. While she lay sleeping, stay out late at night and play my song. Sometimes all the nights can be so long. It's good when I finally make it home, all alone. While she lays dreaming, I try to get undressed without the light. And quietly she says, how was your night? I go to her and I say, it was all right. And I hold her tight. And she believes in me. I'll never know just what she sees in me. I told her someday if she was my girl, I could change the world with my little songs. I was wrong. special night. If my song is right, I can find a way, while she lays crying. Stumble to the kitchen for a bite. I see my old piano in the night, waiting for me like a secret friend. And there's no end while she lays sobbing. I fumble with a melody or two. I'm torn between the things that I should do. Then she says, just wake me up when you are through. God, her love is true. She believes in me. I'll never know just what she sees in me. I told her someday if she was my girl, I could change the world with my little songs. I was wrong. She has faith in me, so I'll go on trying faithfully. And who knows, maybe on some special night, if my song is right, I will find a way, while she waits, while she waits for me. Thanks, Dion. Yeah, so I thought that was a great concept for a song, and I broadened it out a little bit myself to not just be about the thing that he's pursuing is very specific in that song. So that story is very much about a musician trying to break through, which I love. Obviously, I relate to it. But what I thought would be nice was to write about somebody who was already successful, not trying to break out. And but for him to cop up to the fact that, like, I'm not this confident person people think that I am. I have this woman in my life behind me that is stronger than I am, and she believes in what I can do. And without that, I don't know that I would have accomplished it. That's where I went with the story. If the file will open up. There we go. So this is called She Thinks I Can. Now, this was released in 2018, on an album called Keep This Party Rollin'. And I had written it, I don't know, maybe 5 years before that. Just hadn't done anything with it. So it was nice to actually make a proper recording. It features some guitar work by my dear friend Chris Pinnock, who is just brilliant, who played with Chicago for 6 years. sorry, this, for whatever reason, Microsoft Word opens up very, very slowly on this iMac. Okay, here we go. And of course, I don't know the words to my own song. So here we go. This is, I was really proud of this song. I thought it was one of the better ones that I'd written at that time. So it's called She Thinks I Can, and it was, the idea for it was inspired by how much I love that Kenny Rogers song that I just did. Everybody thinks that I'm the classic story of success. They think that I'm self-made, that I've done it all alone 'cause I'm the best. There's someone they don't see, but she's behind the scenes, cheering on a scared, pathetic man. Well, everything I've done, every battle that I've won, it's 'cause I'm with her, and she thinks I can. She thinks I can, so I've gotta try. She thinks I can, sometimes I don't know why. But I've climbed the highest mountains, made miracles come true. She thinks I can, so I do. Ever since we met, she's inspired me to try for more. When I throw in the towel, she's there to lift me off the floor. She never hesitates, she never has lost faith. She believes in me with all her heart. When I look in her eyes, a fire lights inside, and I go out and try to reach the stars. She thinks I can, so I give it all I've got. She thinks I can, so I give it one more shot. I've survived the storms that I should never make it through. She thinks I can, so I do. Doesn't really matter how impossible it seems, I'll find a way to do it, 'cause she believes in me. Whoa, she thinks I can, so I dig down really deep. She thinks I can, so I get back on my feet. I've lived the life a million other men wish they could choose. 'Cause she thinks I can, so I do. I've climbed the highest mountains, made miracles come true. She thinks I can, so I do. All right, thank you. And I notice a typo that I'm going to fix right now. Okay. It's been there for many years now. Okay. Oh, the things you discover after the fact. Thank you. Yes, all of my work is on Spotify and Amazon Music and Apple Music and YouTube Music, everywhere where music is streamed. Thank you very much. Okay, carrying on now. I've done Man in the Mirror several times. Let's see, this say idea is interesting. So this was a duet in 1983 or 84. It was right around the time that Thriller was blowing everything up. But this song came out on Paul McCartney's album Pipes of Peace. And it was, it might have been my favorite Michael Jackson song at the time anyway. I remember I loved the video. Okay. Making this up as I go along, so this could be a terrible, blustery mess, but let's give it a try anyway. Yeah, that's what we're looking for. Let me try that one more time. Say what you want. Don't play games with my affection. Take what you need. Don't leave me with no direction. All alone, sit on by the phone, waiting for you, baby. Through the years, how can you stand here? My bleeding volume, you know I'm crying. Ooh, 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 Go where you want, but don't leave me here forever. You stay away so long, girl. I see you never. What can I do? Gonna get through to you because I love you, baby. Standing here, baptized in all my tears, baby. Through this, you know I'm crying. Ooh. Never worry, and you never shed a tear. You're saying that my love ain't real. Just look at my face, my tears are crying. You never say that I'm not the one who really loves you. I pray every day that you see things, girl, like I do. What can I do, girl, to get through to you? Because I love you, baby. Standing here, baptized in all my tears, baby. Through these, you know I'm crying. Ooh. well, that had a beginning and an end. Didn't totally fall apart in the middle, so I'm going to call that a victory. Okay, To Make You Feel My Love, Bob Dylan. Also recorded by Billy Joel. Also recorded by Garth Brooks. Also recorded by Adele. Okay. This goes out for our friend Eric. When the rain is blown. What am I doing? False alarm. This is the key I wanted here. Okay, sorry about that. It's a lovely job on the intro, too. Okay, here we go. How do I play this in this key? When the rain is blowing in your face and the whole world is on your case, I would offer you a warm embrace, make you feel my love. When the evening shadows and the stars appear and there's no one there to dry your tears, I could hold you for 1,000,000 years to make you feel my love. I know you haven't made your mind up yet, but I would never do you wrong. I've known it from the moment that we met. There's no doubt in my mind where you belong. Well, I'd go hungry, I'd go black and blue, I'd go crawling down the avenue. There ain't nothing that I wouldn't do to make you feel my love. down the highway of regret. The winds of change are blowing wild and free, but you ain't seen nothing like me yet. There ain't nothing that I wouldn't do. Go to the ends of the earth for you. Make you happy, make your dreams come true. To make you feel my love. Make you feel my love. All right, let's do a little Gordon Lightfoot here for our friend Sam. I saw Gordon Lightfoot live once. I caught him on a bad day, I'm afraid. Luckily, I value his writing more than I do his performance. But he was playing in Mesquite at a he's playing at Mesquite at one of the casinos. They would put these big like tents, commercial sized tents, big enough to do a circus in outside in the parking lot. You could fit about 2,500 people in them. And anyway, I got there. I was very excited because I love Gordon Lightfoot's work. And so he comes out and he actually started with this song. And I am not exaggerating an ounce. This is what it sounded like. Picking up the pieces of my sweet and shattered dream. I wonder how the old folks are tonight. It's like that the whole show. Never got better. They didn't do any backing vocals, probably because they were afraid that his lead was so weak that they wouldn't be able to put that it wouldn't come through. And anyway, most of the house just got up and left by about a third of the way through the concert. I stuck it out all the way to the end because I'm a psychopath. And years later, I'm working with a guy on my albums who's a sound engineer in town in Mesquite, who was sort of a retired guy. Did a lot of live sound for Vegas acts. He was a member of the Stagehands Union and did a lot of work at the House of Blues in Vegas. So he mixed for everybody, Huey Lewis and the News and Santana and just like unbelievable numbers of people, and then did studio work too on a number of different things. And so we were putting my album together and doing the mix down, and it turns out he had been the entertainment director at the time that this whole thing happened over at the Casablanca Casino. And I said, man, I was really disappointed in Gordon Lightfoot. And he goes, you're lucky you took the stage at all. I almost fired him that afternoon. He showed up drunk. And I don't mean drunk. I mean wasted, Steve. He couldn't walk. So that's my experience seeing Gordon Lightfoot live. I'm very sad about that, but just thought I would enrich your lives with that little anecdote. And now, Let's enjoy his brilliant writing, which stayed brilliant even when he was drunk on stage. Picking up the pieces of my sweet shattered dream, I wonder how the old folks are tonight. Her name was Anne, and I'll be damned if I recall her face. She left me not knowing what to do. Carefree highway, let me slip away on you. Carefree highway, you've seen better days, the morning after blues, from my head down to my shoes. Carefree highway, let me slip away on you. Turning back the pages to the times that I love best, I wonder if she'll ever do the same. Now the thing that I call living is just being satisfied with knowing I've got no one left to blame. Carefree highway, got to see you, my old flame. Carefree highway, you've seen better days, the morning after blues, from my head down to my shoes. Carefree highway, let me slip away on you. Searching through the fragments of my dream-shattered sleep, I wonder if the years have closed her mind. I guess it must be wanderlust or trying to get free from the good old faithful feeling we once knew. Carefree highway, let me slip away on you. Carefree highway, you've seen the better days, the morning after blues, from my head down to my shoes. Carefree highway, let me slip away on you. Let me slip away on you. Carefree highway, I got to see you, my old flame. Carefree highway, you've seen the better days, the morning after blues, from my head down to my shoes. Carefree highway, let me slip away on you. That's for our friend Samsung. Sam USA. No. Samuso. Sorry. Samuso 86. I was reading it wrong all the time. Okay. Here's one for a Dutch Lord. Lady Madonna, children at your feet, wonder how you manage to make ends meet. Who finds the money when you pay the rents? Did you think that money was heaven sent? Friday night arrives without a suitcase, Sunday morning creeping like a nun, Monday's trying to learn to tie his bootlace. See how they run. Lady Madonna, your breast. Wonder how you managed to feel the rain. Ba 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 ba, ba 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 ba, ba 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 ba, ba 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 ba, ba 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 ba. See how they run, Lady Madonna lying on the bed. Listen to the music playing in your head. Tuesday afternoon is never ending. Wednesday morning, babies didn't come. Thursday night, his stockings needed mending. See how they run, Lady Madonna, children at your feet. Wonder how you managed to make ends meet. All right. Sorry. Okay. Thanks, Michael. We're happy to have you here. What else do I have in the queue here? Okay, I'm going to play one of my favorite songs from the 80s here for our friend Ruth Hooker. So this song was a hit off of a soundtrack, as so many of the best Kenny Loggins songs from that era were. He's like the king of 80s soundtrack cuts. Let me see. All right. As usual, like all Kenny Loggins songs, this is vocally ambitious, but this song came off on an album or on a soundtrack for a movie called Over the Top with Sylvester Stallone, and I'm just going to admit right now, publicly, I liked this movie. I understand why it is generally considered not a good movie. I see it, but I liked it. It's just one of those average run-of-the-mill, feel-good films about a father and a son connecting over the father participating in an arm wrestling tournament. This song definitely feels like it's got a little more like weight and gravitas to it than the story of the film does. But anyway, I love this movie. it made me want to do arm wrestling with people so that I could try Sly's little move where he'd like move his hand out and then come back over the top. Never worked. I always lost the arm wrestling match. But anyway, great song. This is called Meet Me Halfway, and it's by Kenny Loggins. In a lifetime made of memories, I believe in destiny. Every moment returns again in time. When I've got the future on my mind, know that you'll be the only one. Meet me halfway across the sky, out where the world belongs to only you and I. Meet me halfway across the sky. Make this a new beginning of another life. In a lifetime, there is only love, reaching for the lonely one. We are stronger when we are given love, when we put emotions on the line. Know that we are the timeless ones. Meet me halfway across the sky, out where the world belongs to only you and I. Meet me halfway across the sky. Make this a new beginning up and down the line. Whoa, whoa, meet me halfway across the sky, out where the world belongs to only you and I. Meet me halfway across the sky. Make this a new beginning up and down the line. Meet me halfway across the sky, out where the world belongs to only you and I. Meet me halfway across the sky. Make this a new beginning up and down the line. Okay. Yes, it did. Yes, it did, Ted. Okay. So, starting to get short on time, so I need to decide what to. We've got another one I need to do here for Leo. Some folks have asked if I could do another one of my songs. Okay, so this one I wrote. I went to a conference and heard a really interesting, really interesting talk by a woman named Anita Morjani, who had a near-death experience. She had like a spontaneous remission of just unbelievably bad. Like she had stage 4 cancer and was so bad that like the tumors like were visible through her skin, and just awful like lesions and things were, because she had so much toxicity in her body, it was just like creating these lesions to release toxins. And she was bedridden and in the hospital and went into a coma, and the doctors called her family to vigil and just said, this is the end. There's no coming back from this. And we can't even prolong her life, and we just try to knock her out and make her comfortable. And anyway, somehow in the middle of all of that, she had a weird experience, and she came out of the coma to everybody's total surprise, and she was like, well, I'm better now. Her body didn't look better yet, but she was like, I'm better now. And they were like, hold on. You are not better, but it's a miracle that you woke up. But she said, no, I'm better. Go get me a bowl of chocolate ice cream, please. Well, they had her stay in the hospital another 6 weeks just to rehab her body, and she gained like 25 pounds in 6 weeks. And by the time she left, they could not find a trace of cancer anywhere in her. And remarkable story. She's got pictures and slides. It was an amazing thing. Anyway, the crux of it is that while she was in the coma, she had this this experience where she, I can't prove it. I don't know. I'm just telling you what she said. That she saw her departed father, who said, you can come with me to the next place if you want, but I don't really feel like your work is done here yet. But if you're going to stick around, you're going to have to stop being so afraid of what everybody thinks and stop trying to please everybody all the time. It's time for you to live fearlessly, sweetheart. And so her mantra became live fearlessly. And I don't know, it just sounded like a good song title. And so I ran with it. And it started writing itself in my head while we were there at the conference. And the next time I saw a piano, I just sat down and played it. I knew what key it was going to be in. I had the words. I knew I had a little like signature line in my head, and I knew how to play it. So pretty much sat down and played the song in its full form the minute that I got to a piano after I was at that conference. And anyway, we made a recording out of it, and we sent it off and tagged it to, we tagged Anita Morjani with it on Facebook, and she shared it with her community. So it got, several thousand listens, and it was really fun. And so this one's kind of special to me, and it's a good reminder for all of us. Go out there and live. Be you. Live fearlessly. Sometimes you feel so down, you can't seem to turn it around. You're hurting inside, you just want to hide. I'm here to tell you why. Stand up and claim your right to be yourself. Be you. You don't have to be nobody else. Live free. You're already everything you'll ever have to be. Just go be yourself. Live fearlessly. You're working so diligently to be who they want you to be, but you could decide to turn back the tide. Just take a good look inside. Stand up and claim your right to be yourself. Be you. You don't have to be somebody else. Live free. You're already everything you'll ever have to be. Just go be yourself. Live fearlessly. Let go of all your worry. Time to put them on the shelf. The world is gonna love you when you learn to love yourself. Stand up and claim your right to be yourself. Be you. You don't have to be somebody else. Live free. You're already everything you'll ever have to be. Just go be yourself. Live fearlessly. Yeah, 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 yeah. Live fearlessly. Yeah, 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 yeah. Live fearlessly. Stop the talk and start the walk, and go be yourself. Yeah, 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 yeah. Once there was a way to getting back homeward. And once there was a way to getting back home. Sleep, pretty darling, do not cry. and I will sing a lullaby. Golden slumbers fill your eyes, smiles awake you when you rise. Sleep, pretty darling, do not cry, and I will sing a lullaby. Once there was a way to getting back homeward. Once there was a way to getting back home. Sleep, pretty darling, do not cry. I will sing a lullaby. Boy, you're gonna carry that weight a long time. Boy, you're gonna carry that weight a long time. I never give you my pillow, I only send you my invitation. And in the middle of the celebration, I lay down. Boy, you're gonna carry that weight a long time. Boy, you're gonna carry that weight a long time. Whoa, yeah, alright. Well, you're gonna be in my dreams tonight. Bugga-dugga-dum-dum. Ringo, dugga-dugga-dum-dum. It's Ringo's time. Dugga-dum-ba-dum-ba-dum-bum-bum-bum. Bum-bugga-dugga-dum-bum. Bugga-dugga-dugga-dum-dum. Ba-dum-ba-dum-bum, bugga-dum-dum-dugga-dum-dum. And in the end, the love that takes is equal to the love you make. Silas says, I want to thank you. I played piano man at my school's concert recently, harmonica and all. Couldn't have done it without your tutorials. Thanks for everything. I couldn't be a performer other. Oh my gosh. I'm screenshotting this right now just to put in my warm fuzzy collection. Thank you so much, Silas. That is such a nice thing to say. Just remember, my friend, you're the one who did the work. Congratulations. And speaking of Piano Man, we're going to close with that tonight. Leo had asked for this, and of course now we can also send it out in tribute to Silas's recent triumph performing this at his school. First time I ever performed this was at my school, and it was a real rush. Seminal moment in my life, so I know how it feels, my friend. It's 9 o'clock on a Saturday. The regular crowd shovels in. There's an old man sitting next to me. I'm making love through his tonic and gin. Said, son, can you play me a memory? I'm not really sure how it goes. It's sad and it's sweet, and I knew it complete when I wore a younger man's clothes. La 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 da da da, la la da 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 da. Sing us the song, you're the piano man. Sing us the song tonight. Well, we're all in the mood for a melody. You got us feeling alright. John at the bar, he's a friend of mine. He gets me my drinks for free. And he's quick with a joke or the light of smoke. But there's some place that he'd rather be. Said, Steve, I believe this is killing me. As a smile ran away from his face. I'm sure that I could be a movie star if I could get out of this place. La 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 da da da, la la da 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 da. Paul, he's a real estate novelist who never had time for a wife. And he's talking with Davy, who's still in the Navy, and he probably will be for life. The waitress is practicing politics as the businessman slowly gets stoned. They're sharing a drink they call loneliness. It's better than drinking alone. So I just say, song tonight. Well, we're all in the mood for a melody. You've got us feeling alright. Well, it's a pretty good crowd here for a Sunday night. The manager, he gives me a smile, 'cause he knows that it's me that you came here to see. I hope that it's been worth your while. The piano, it sounds like a carnival, and the microphone smells like a beer. Sit at the bar, put bread in my jar, say, man, what are you doing here? La 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 da da da, la da 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 da. Sing us a song, you the piano man. Sing us a song tonight. Well, we're all in the mood for a melody. You've got us feeling alright. All right, everybody. Special thanks to Bill Hasty, who sent me this harmonica. It's a dandy. I always play this song on that one now. I have my old Hohner Marine Band blues harp in backup in case something ever happens to it, but Bill sent me this beautiful Lee Oscar major diatonic harmonica by Tombo in B flat, because I do this song in B flat. So thank you, Bill. And remember, everybody, if you're not having fun when you're making music, you're doing it wrong. And give as much love as you can to as many people as you can, as often as you can. We don't know when the ride comes to an end, folks. Leave it all on the playing field. Don't have any regrets, all right? I love you guys. I'll see you, hopefully I'll see a lot of you on Wednesday for Talking Piano Man. Sorry for those of you who were planning to be there this past week. Something came up at the last minute and I had to bug out, but I don't anticipate that this week, so see you Wednesday, and then I'll see you Sunday again. All right. Bye-bye, guys. Take care.